Okay guys, we're gonna create a Mickey Mouse shape using CSS, and for that you can see that I have already opened this pen, and I have already added this div with the class selector, and we're gonna call it Mickey. We're gonna start adding the first shape right here, so we're gonna call for div right there. We're gonna add this shape. We're gonna add a position relative to this before we start, and we're gonna add a width of 90 pixels, let's say. What about height of 90 pixels as well, and a background color red. Okay, we'll have the first shape right here, but it's a little bit on the corner, and little move that a little bit more to the center. So we're gonna add margin top of let's say 70 pixels, and let's move it to the left a little bit more. So margin, oops, left 200 pixels. Alright, it's not on the middle, but it's just have it a little bit more in the center, because we're gonna add the ears. Alright, so we have a square, then we're gonna use border radius right here, so that we can have the corners rounded and create a circle, and for that we're gonna have 100% of that. There we go. We have you can say the face of this Mickey Mouse. We're gonna continue with this. Okay, then after we're gonna use pseudo classes right here. We're gonna take advantage of that pseudo elements, and for that we're gonna add Mickey before and Mickey after. Okay, we already gave this face a relative position, so for the ears we're gonna give a position, an absolute position, and we're gonna start creating or adding a content right here, and then after we can start with the width of 50 pixels and the height of 60 pixels and the background red as well. Oh, background red. Alright, we can see that another shape actually appeared on the screen. Let's move it a little bit to the top so that we can see what shape is it. So we're gonna add top, and what about 50 pixels? Let's move it a little bit more, 60 pixels. Alright, that will work. And okay, we're gonna use border radius right here to create the ear. So border radius, and we'll do the same thing right here. We're gonna add 100%. There we go. We have right here we actually selected the width of 50, but if we change it, we have a circle. So we're making this so that the ear is actually more like an oval, not a circle. And well, it's not like Mickey Mouse ears right now, but we're gonna actually rotate it. So we're gonna use transform, rotate. What if we use minus 100 degrees? Yeah, looks like we're there. Yeah, yep. Alright, we're gonna add 5 more. Yeah, it looks like we're going there. As you can see, we have the ear right here. We need to adjust it so that it can be together with the face that we have created before. And for that, we're gonna add some. We need to move this to the left. So what if we add left 50 pixels? 40, 10, about minus 10, minus 20. Yeah, that will work. And also we're gonna move it. There we go. Okay, we have the ear right there, and then after we'll need to create the ear, the ear on the right side. So we're gonna add Mickey after, so that it can actually mirror this ear and create another shape that is the same as that one. For that, we're gonna add a position, an absolute position, absolute. Then after we can use rotate, or we can copy this, but remember that for this we will need to use a positive positive degrees. Here we use negatives, here's positive, and you can see that a shape already appeared right here. All we need to do is to actually move it to the, or give it some margin, left 10 pixels. What about 40, 60? Oh, there we go. Okay, now we actually have our Mickey Mouse shape right here. And the reason why we actually added absolute position to the ears is that so that the Mickey shape can actually be managed by this first class. As you can see, if I actually move the margin right here, it will completely move the Mickey to the right, or even to the top, right? And that way we actually set up the relative position right here. We can move the entire Mickey Mouse, and that'll be it. We are actually creating a Mickey Mouse shape that we can use in our code.